up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
It's another incredible day of heroes. That's right. These are builders in the community. These are ones that are starting businesses, building businesses, employing people, or entertaining others. That's right. No other show like it. No other place where entrepreneurs align except Eliances, and that's Eliances.com. And today's show is like no other. Let me tell you who the heroes are that we have coming on later. We have one of the co-founders of Barnana, Nick Ingersoll. Wait till you see his company and what's happening. Later on, too, we're going to have Steve Patterson, the CEO of Arizona Coyotes. And later on, at the end, we're going to have Lift Shits Marketing. That's right. Wait till you hear how they're doing and what they're doing with grayshits.marketing. But let's go ahead and let's get started with our first hero. And by the way, too, thank you for the feedback from when we had the producer of Saved by the Bell on and all the other gazillion shows that he's done, and also the executive producer for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. You can check it out at Eliances.com, Eliances.com. Well, our next hero, is the queen of children's music. You see, she's been described as the Adele of preschool crowd, the undisputed queen of Kindy rock, and a kind of sippy cup Sheryl Crow. She's Laurie Berkner, and you can connect with her at LaurieBerkner.com. Now, Laurie, you've been a staple on children's TVs, in commercial breaks, and so much you're doing. How did you come up with such well-known children's music artist?
I'm not sure. I've just been writing and working with kids, and I was lucky enough to be able to make some contacts so that I ended up being able to be on television, and it's been really a really fun ride.
What's the inspiration, though, that got you to be involved with the children's music?
Well, started out as a preschool music teacher, and I had kids coming into my room every day, and I realized I was not really inspiring them with the music that I brought in by doing research on my own. So I started asking them what they wanted to sing about. And once I did that and I heard answers like dinosaurs and instruments and silly words and things, I just started to make up the songs with the kids and giving them ideas through the music, and that really worked. They seemed to really love it.
And what was one of your favorite gigs that you've done? Because you've done so much. You've been on done so much.
Let's see. I think I did the White House Easter egg roll, which was really fantastic. And actually, what was really fun about that was not the performance itself was great, but beforehand they also had us perform to the people standing in line, which are thousands of people who line up to get in. So that was really wonderful. I also was lucky enough to get to play at Carnegie Hall, and that was an incredible space. So I've had some really fun chances to perform in front of people.
And the music industry just seems to continually be changing, even faster and faster. What kind of changes are you making in your own business model really to keep up with the industry?
That's a great question. I feel like I've gone through from when I started to perform. Actually, when I first started writing music, the internet was still very young, which is kind of a crazy thing to say, but that was only 20 years ago. And in the meantime, I went from making cassette tapes when I first started to now basically not even really making that many CDs anymore, that now people are really listening through Alexa and Spotify. They're streaming. And so I'm creating music even in a little bit of a different way, sometimes just making individual songs rather than an entire album, to be able to support what I'm doing and get people to have a chance to listen to it in the way that they're used to it, now with the streaming instead of like buying an album.
And I've always wondered, how do you come up with the songs, though? Like, where does it come from? At what point does it come from? It's like, is it when you're in the shower and you're like, okay, this is the song?
Yeah, Yes, actually, it happens in the shower a lot.
I need to take more showers.
Sometimes, yeah, showers are awesome. But a lot of times it's that I'm listening to kids. I actually will like just go out and walk around on the street or hop on a bus and just kind of eavesdrop and listen and see what kids are saying. It reminds me of things from my own childhood. And it sounds a little bit cheesy to say, but I really do listen to my inner 4-year-old a lot. And I try to align that with what I'm noticing that other kids are doing and saying. And then I try to take those ideas and make them palatable, and interesting for myself as an adult, and combine it with maybe something else fun or some kind of movement, which I think really also is how kids connect to music, especially when they're very young, and hopefully come up with a good song that way.
Oh, I love it. Again, more showers. Continue to take more showers. We're speaking with Laurie Berkner. She's the children's music maven with me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's ELIANCES.com, the only place where entrepreneurs get involved. Well, tell me about Monster Boogie.
Yeah, that is a song that I wrote some years ago, and in the meantime, it is going to become a book. It's coming out in July. It's actually the third picture book that I have out with Simon & Schuster. We started with We Are the Dinosaurs, and that came out last spring. And then in the fall, more of a lullaby bedtime book, Pillowland, came out. And then we have Monster Boogie, and I just feel like the illustrators have done an incredible job with these books, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for people to see Monster Boogie, because I wrote that song also thinking a little bit about how, as kids, often a lot of people are afraid of monsters, and sometimes it feels really good to be able to be the monster yourself. It makes it a little less scary. So that's part of what that song is, sort of a playful way to become the monster and also add some dancing.
And the book is coming out. You're an author, Simon & Schuster. So that's going to be coming out this year, right?
Yep, that comes out in July.
Fantastic. Now, I understand that you have children. In fact, Los Angeles Times declared Laurie Berkner does what Fred Rogers did: respect, validate, and reassure young children. So what do you hope that they will learn, your children, from seeing you doing what you do and basically what you have a passion for doing?
Oh, boy. Well, I really hope. I have one daughter. She's already 13 now, so we're entering into a new phase of her being a teen and having a lot more awareness about the world. And I really hope that she is someone who listens to kids. I think that that's pretty much the most important thing that you can do as an adult, listen and take them seriously and hopefully respond with as much compassion as possible.
Well, Laurie, you teach children through song. You respect, validate, and reassure them so they can grow to be successful. That's right, preschool music teacher to incredible children's music maven. That's right, get in touch with your inner 4-year-old inner self. David Kogan with Eliances, and when we return, Nick Ingersoll, co-founder of Barnana. He's a rock star. David Kogan with Eliances.